Good morning to you. I'm Brady Burrell coming to you live from the campus of Crossing Place Church here in Bayou Vista, where this is the site of 24/7 Prayer Morgan City. In the rear, you will see the prayer room, and although it's on the campus of Crossing Place, Pastor Matt Marcantonio with Crossing Place will explain how it's actually under the umbrella of another organization, although it happens just to be on the campus here at Crossing Place. Matt, if you can explain exactly what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Brady had just said, 24/7 Prayer Morgan City. The 24/7 Prayer is the organization. There's actually, believe it or not, 22,000, a little over 22,000 of these all throughout the world. It started in 1999 in England, which is a little far from where we're at, and it started with a group of teenagers who just were praying. And one day led into two, led into still nonstop prayer happening there, and all of these launched without. So while it is on our site, this is not for one specific church. It's not for one specific denomination. This is an interdenominational prayer space. And Matthew 6, verse 6, Jesus is talking about like the right heart posture of prayer. And he talks about going to the secret place, shutting the door, and for the Lord who is in the secret place will hear you in that place. And so that's all that this is. It's a place for anyone in the community, the spiritually curious, the spiritually frustrated, those that have been in church their whole life, who have no frame of church, to come and hopefully a non-intimidating place where you can encounter the Lord through some various things we'll go in a second and show you. I was an atheist and I came to the Lord, and so we know that there's stigmas of church and different types of things, and the Lord just wants to meet people where they are, and so that's what this is. So again, while it's on our site, has nothing to do with us whatsoever, 24/7 Prayer Morgan City, and we're just really excited that we're able to have one of these in Louisiana. It's the first of its kind in the whole state, and hopefully many, 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 many more to come. And it's solely dedicated to nonstop prayer. So at any time during the day, you can go online, reserve a spot, even at midnight, 11 a.m., and it's 24/7, never shuts, never ends. And we can go in and kind of show you guys what that looks like in detail.
Great. And of course, you can see the well-wishers out here. Of course, the St. Mary Chamber of Commerce, Beth Chasson and Ternisha Hayes were out here conducting a ribbon cutting. And we're actually going to show you that right now. Just moments ago, they celebrated that ribbon cutting. Now, back here live with Pastor Matt Marcantonio. We're going to go inside. I'll let you take the mic and give the tour.
Good deal. Cool. And it's the first thing that you guys will know when you come. There's an online database you reserve. This is a keyless entry here where you essentially will put in the code that you'll receive when you sign up. So it's like a secure access point. And we'll go in. And we'll kind of show you guys around. I know the lighting may be a little poor in here. But yeah, so this is the space. It has many prayer stations. We'll go through kind of each of those really quick. This is a world map right here of the United States and the world. And what you'll see is people who are praying for specific parts of the world or the United States with prayers that are written. You know, something about prayer, it's not just communicating out loud. It's written prayer. It's silent prayer. There's so many expressions of prayer. So you see that here. This station here is for artwork or creativity. And then we'll kind of go, you see this cross, which is one of our favorite things. And this is just people that are putting specific things to the cross. Jesus is the author and the finisher of our faith. So these are things that people are praying. You see one right there. I would like to pray for my dad and friends. And they're nailing that to the cross as a symbol of what Jesus has already done and accomplished in a kneeling area as well. And all these prayer stations, as we kind of go through, are just meant for you to engage with the Lord in specific ways, right? Over here, you see music's always playing. You see a net to your right, which this is a net, the I'll make you fishers of men scripture. So every person on here are people that we're believing to be healed, restored, saved. So you'll see names. There's a name of somebody there, people who come in and they're writing their name down, putting them on the net as a symbol of, in a heart of intercession, that they will be saved and come to know Jesus, which is really, really cool as well. And a couple more little stations. This is just for people to write prayers or things down that the Lord impresses upon them right there. Right here at this little table, I know it's small to see, but there's little communion elements right there. Some bread, there's some juice in the fridge, and then this whole area, which kind of like morphs into a living room. There's journals where people have written on the table. There's study Bibles on the other side. You can't see, but this is just a resting area where people can sit and just be in the Lord's presence and anything to that regard. And then over here, it's furnished up with coffee, snacks, the communion juice is in there as well, all those various things. And there's Wi-Fi in here. It's secure. There's AC and heat in here. And if you pan up, Brady, on that above the doorway, that's that scripture we had mentioned earlier. But you, when you pray, go into your room, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father who is in the secret place, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. So this is exactly what we're doing when we come into this space. And so one person can come. You can have a couple people. I think we have up to 6. As you guys can see, it's a smallish space. But you can just reserve online and do those various things. And you don't have to come in and necessarily go station by station. It's however you want to communicate and converse with the Lord. When I come in, I go right to the couch with a cup of coffee, right? And so for some, they'll go to the maps. For some, they'll go to the cross. It's however you want to worship the Lord. And that's it. That's the space right here, kind of in a nutshell. And obviously more information's online, 24/7 prayer, Morgan City, throughout the details and other little elements right there moving forward.
Okay, so 24/7 Morgan City.
24/7 prayer, Morgan City.
Okay, 24/7 prayer, morgancity.com. That's 24/7 prayer, morgancity.com. Pastor Matt, thanks for all you've done to make this work. You and your wife Kayla and everyone here. Like I mentioned, it's on the campus of Crossing Place, but this is available to everyone under the umbrella of 24/7 prayer worldwide. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. And that's going to do it for me here at 24/7 Prayer Morgan City. You can check it out again, 24/7 Prayer, morgancity.com. I'm Brady Burrell for KQKI News.